All right, what is going on, everyone? Hope you are all having a great day. Today, we are going to be going over the next Forstlands level in Kirby in the Forgotten Land. And we just got the pool, so we can go fishing. You can now play flash fishing, try to land some big catches, and 145 Waddle Dees. You save work together to rebuild Waddle Dee's item shop. Buy a few items to help you on your adventure. So that can help you with your speed, that can help you with your defense, that can help you with your attack power. So it'll definitely like come in handy eventually, like when we get to like the later bosses and stuff. So do keep track of that. We are going to get our cutter ability yet again. I'm not gonna get the explosion ability because even though like it does like a lot of damage, it's still an explosion. And like sure, you know, you can cause like a bunch of damage as long as you're like around the opponent and stuff. But at the end of the day, I really like cutter ability because you could just send it off and then you could just hold it in place and then it could just come right back to you. Um, that's the reason why I like the cutter ability the most. Um, you've seen in my previous videos like all the time when I have picked up the cutter ability, right? Because that's just the favorite ability that I have. So we went to these course. Now we are going to go to this next one over here. We're not going to take on these treasure ones yet because the treasure ones I am doing in like smaller videos, like 1 minute to like 5 minute videos, like no more, no less than that. And then I'm even going to have them in like a like let you allow the viewer to be able to view it in like a vertical um, like if you were watching on your phone, for example, you can just watch it from like a vertical perspective instead of just a horizontal perspective, just like this. So here we are. We are in this stage right here. Um, I I did forget where all the Waddle Dees are, so I mean, bear with me here. So we're just gonna have a lot of just exploration, just like looking around. So pretty much just like any Yoshi game that like I've played. So you want to check every nook and cranny. Of course, there is going to be a lot of enemies around. Um, do keep in mind that like some of these Waldies can be like pretty hidden. So always look out for whatever you can find, like these boxes right here. Oh god, and I fell right into the water. Alright, my spool. Alright. Oh geez. Alright, if I did not time that correctly, oof, I would not have gotten this Waldy. Well, technically I would have just started over, but first Waldy, I got him. Alright, let's get the Needle ability because I feel like we may need it. What is down here? Okay, gotcha. Oh, there we go. And there's another trophy right there. There are a lot of things like hidden, so you want to make sure to check every nook and cranny, like I said before. Um, when it comes to like the Kirby games, the Mario games, or even like the Yoshi games, always check them out. Even Donkey Kong Bonanza just came out, and like I know there are a bunch of people that are gonna be like 100%ing that game. So do make sure to like check like everywhere you can before you even move on to the next phase. Alright, this looks so weird with the, looks like he has chili fries for hair. Alright, so let's move on. We already got the next mouse ability for the stage. Alright, enjoy 3 meals at the sea. Gotcha. Why do they call it a sea? I mean, it's just literally water around, so. I mean, you might be able to call this a river too, so never mind. I won't even question it, as I should not. Um, yeah, guys, let's move on. We're just collecting more star coins over here. Let's see, we got some more food. So I'm guessing there is probably another area filled with water here. That way we can enjoy more of the. Oh, never mind. All right, let's move on. Moving on. All right, how do we get? Can we just break that wall down over there? I'm guessing yes. No, it does not look like you can break this wall here. Right. Ow. Alright, so what do we do instead? Because that wall does look breakable, so I do want to figure out how to break that wall. Or the spike wall just goes down. Okay. Alright, moving on, going on to the next parts, of course. And then there's the third meal that we will have to get. There's the second Waddle Dee. Alright, we're just accomplishing this like little by little, making sure that we get all the Waddle Dees, of course. There is our third Waddle Dee. I do want to go slowly here because I don't really know what enemies there are up ahead. Like these guys over here. I'm like, I do want to always like make sure to be careful, just in case anything goes downhill. Alright, spit this out. This sounds wrong, as to say. No pun intended. Alright. Oh. I don't think you could. Oh, okay, you can. Oh, but you still need to burn it though. Alright, are there any like? Oh, okay, perfect. Let's get this guy and then just burn the icicles. So basically, just giving you a Waddle Dee base, pretty much. Yeah, we got the third Waddle Dee. There you go. Well, fourth actually. I think I'll keep the fire. And let's see what happens. Alright, and it's pushing me, so clearly that is going to push me, and then I'm not going to be able to see one thing. So I am checking like all these little river areas, well, pool areas, I would say. Just in case. Oh, you see? And there's another Waddle Dee. They're always hidden. They're always hidden. You do want to make sure to like get them before like this thing like pushes you, the wind pushes you. Alright, so I'm gonna take my time here. That way I do not get hit. Ooh, Dragon Fire Blueprint. Now you can evolve the fire ability, take it to Waddle Dee's weapon shop. Alright, we will have to take on more of the like the treasure maps here, so that way we can get more of those red stars in order to get our power-ups. Alright, so let's move on. We're moving on to the next area. And this clearly has like a little path right here. Oh! Jump into the secret underground room. Ooh. Gotcha. Oh, this is actually pretty cute. I like this a lot. Alright, so is there anything over here? Nope. Or we can just move on. Alright, another mouthful ability. Gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna burn that over there, and then we're gonna come back. Let's see. Over here. Alright, do make sure to be as speedy as possible as you can. There you go. Made it in time. And of course for those rope burning ones, you can still start over. So for sure, you can always redo them. I think there's like a couple of others where it's just like, nope, you can't redo it. So luckily, you're able to actually redo them. Because in the other Kirby games, um, once you do one thing, it's just like, oh no, you can't do anything else. Alright, and then that's not all the Waldies, right? Oh, okay, I'm missing one. Alright, which one am I missing? I need to check. Alright, let's get through Waldies real quick. And then let's come back to get this last Waldie. I know in one of my previous videos, find a cave that's safe from the wind. Oh, I think I have a clear idea where it is. So luckily this is only a walkthrough, so you can just come back and then just see like, oh, what did I miss? Like, where exactly was this? And that's why I keep it like, I try to keep this like less than 20 minutes. I know for like the first like Forstlands video that I did, it was like a good 30 minutes because I had to search for like the little snow wolf. But yeah, I am very sorry about that. And yes, like I said, I will make sure to have them no longer than 30, maybe even less than 20, because I don't want anyone to really wait. And then something that I'm gonna start doing and start incorporating really soon is I am going to start doing like little VOD chat. So afterwards, once I'm done with the game, I'll just like come back, I'll show gameplay, and then I'll also talk about how the game went, what did I like about it, what I disliked about it, talk about like the music, the cinematography, the choreography, and all that, and then just like pretty much discussing like the entire game and like exactly what really went on. Because the one thing I really do like to do is I do love to like talk about like the different games that like people have played before. Like I don't just want to like, sure, I'm gonna, oh, that's where the cave is. Here's the cave. It's keeping me away. There you go. Nice. I'm gonna take like a little picture here for the thumbnail. And I'm gonna name these guys. If I had the sleep ability, I would get the sleep ability and then I would sleep right next to them. Like a little Kirby. I'm so glad I dodged just now. Oh my god, that would take like a lot of damage. Alright, so let's move on. Right. Get this guy out of here. Now let's move on just to the... so that we can just finish this level and then just call it the video. I'm so glad Streamlabs is working right now because now you guys can just like hear my voice. So sooner or later I might be able to just go live and then just start doing videos from here just like this. I do want to eventually have like a live chat, that way everyone can hear my voice and we can just see what actually happens. Alright, so let's move on. There you go. Alright, and like I said, we're gonna try to keep this at a minimum of 20 minutes less if we can, and it looks like we can. We're already about like 15 minutes and we just gotta get through to the Wally. And I will do some editing as well. so that sometimes there will be like some videos where I'm just like, you don't have to see all this, you know? Yep. All right, nicely done. All right, this was good. We were able to find a cave, enjoy 3 meals, jump into the secret underground room, good stage, saved all the wallies, and that is pretty much all of it. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to post in the comments below what you think of um, what this episode was about. We saved all the wallies, and this is just another episode of the playthrough of my Kirby and the Forgotten Land adventure. So I will see you guys in the next one.